it's James here from GoodGuitarist.com, and in today's lesson I'm going to show you an easy way to play All I Have to Do Is Dream by the Everly Brothers. I'm doing two versions of this tutorial. This is the easy one where we use a capo at the 4th fret, and that helps us avoid playing bar chords. We don't have to use any bar chords for this version. You can play it this way without the capo, and you can do it all down here. You're just not going to be able to do it with the original recording. But by all means, if you want to, you can totally do that. And if along the way you find that you need any help with these basic chords, like C, G, the easy way to play F, because F can be a bar chord, but I'm going to show you the easier way to play it. If you need help with any of that stuff, I do have some resources that you should check out. There's my free ebook, my complete premium beginners course, a whole bunch of stuff designed to just, take you through it all step by step. Either way, we're going to get started by putting our capo on the 4th fret, making sure that it's nice and snug, all the strings work, none of them are buzzing or anything like that. And then you should tune up. People always ask, what notes do I tune up to? As long as your guitar was in tune before you put on the capo, all you're doing is just a little touch up. The dial might have been perfect before, but when you put on the capo, it might go a little bit to the side one way or the other. Doesn't matter what the note says, just get it back into the middle and you'll be good. Anyways, we're going to start off with the chord shapes needed to play the main chord progression. Our first one is a C chord. Then we have an A minor chord. And switching from C to A minor is really easy. See, I'm just moving one finger. So just try that if you're new to these chords. C, move one finger, A minor. Then we're going to go to the easy version of F. And for that one, we're skipping the first string, 1st fret, 2nd fret with our middle finger, 3rd fret with our pinky, and then 3rd fret with our ring. And I put my thumb over the top to lightly touch that string so that it's muted. Hear the difference? Instead of, oh, that doesn't sound very good, but we mute it, sounds great. And we're coming from A minor when we switch into this one. So we can actually leave our first finger down. When we go from A minor, we leave our first finger down, we can make the F shape. If these chords are new to you or if you're not super comfortable with them yet, you should definitely just go back and forth, A minor to F, A minor to F, just work that out. And then finally we have a G chord. And I'm gonna play it this way. You can play it whatever way whatever you're most comfortable with. But ergonomically, this one works the best. We're already on this F chord. All I have to do is move my fingers like that. It's really close. It's a really quick switch. And then when we get back to the beginning of this progression, because after this G chord, we're going back to C. When we do that, it's a really easy switch back to C. See, this version of G and C, they love each other. They work so well together. So easy. So that's our main progression. C, A minor, F, G. I want you to take a moment with those if you're not super familiar with them yet and just go through them, switching through them. And then we're going to play them together, downstrokes only, counting it out, just so we can get the right order, the right number of beats, and do all that stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dream. 2 strums each. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Cool, so that's the main progression, and then we have a little transition before we move on to the B section. The transition has one new chord shape. It's C7, and this is a very easy shape. If you're already good at the C chord, all you have to do is add your pinky finger on the G string, on the 3rd string, to kind of fill in the hole there, and you get C7. The transition is super simple. We just go C, F, C, C7. So let's just try that downstrokes only, the same way we did it with the main progression. Just one time through, just to make sure we got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, C7. Cool, so at this point, before we learn the rest of the chords in the chord order, let's take a look at the strumming pattern. This one is actually quite simple. It goes like this. I'll do it nice and slow. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... And if you're having trouble with that, we can split it up into two parts. The first half is really simple. It's just down, down, up. And with counting, which I really recommend you do, especially if you're struggling with this stuff, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. So we're doing a downstroke on beat 1 and then a down, up on 2 and. Now the second half is ultra simple. It's just down, up, down, up. 1 and 2 and down, up, down, up. You know, the counting's super simple. It's just 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So take a minute, work out both of those halves. Then we can put it together. Goes like this. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And once you can do it once, try to do it a few times in a row. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You know, do that a few times in a row. Try it on each chord. And finally, there's one last step, and this is what's going to make it a little bit tricky. We have to actually take our whole strumming pattern and split it over a couple chords. So for example, when we're going from C to A minor, we go down, down, up, down, up, down, up. You know, so I did down, down, up on C, and then I quickly switched to A minor, down, up, down, up. And then moving on, we'll do the same thing from F to G. And that's the main, you know, that's the gist of it. I would work on that a whole bunch, just going down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, over and over again. And then for the transition, it's pretty straightforward. It's down, down, up, down, up, down, up for the first two chords. And then for the next two, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So take a moment right now and just work on splitting that strumming pattern between C and A minor, and then F and G. Those are going to be the most important ones. And when you're ready, we're going to play through the entire verse and transition with the strumming pattern nice and slow. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Transition. All right. right, so the only part we have left is the B section, and this part's a bit easier than the verse because we're not going to be splitting our strumming pattern as much. You know, we're going to be playing the whole thing over the first chord, the whole thing over the second chord. Then we have to split it, you know, a little bit, but it's not going to be too difficult. And we are going to need a couple new chord shapes. There's a D minor. There's going to be an E minor. And there's also a D7 chord. And instead of D7, you could also just use D major. It's totally up to you if you're not comfortable yet, but I think D7 fits the song a bit better. Anyways, let's just work out the chord order right now using downstrokes only, just like we did with the verse, so that we can get comfortable with these new chords. We're going to start off on F. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. Cool, so make sure you can do it just like that, counting out loud, downstrokes only, and when you're ready, we can apply the strumming pattern to this one. And I'm just gonna go ahead and play through this whole section. You're welcome to just watch it and, you know, figure out what's going on, rewind the video, and then try it with me right afterwards. We're gonna start off on F with our strumming pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, so those are all the bits of the song, and all we have to do now is just put the whole thing together. So I'm going to play through one round of the whole thing, just like we've been practicing. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how you play All I Have to Do Is Dream by the Everly Brothers in a really easy way with a capo at the 4th fret. If you need any extra help, don't forget about my free ebook, my premium beginners course. Otherwise, I'll see you soon.